morning, twin flame, twin soul, soulmates. This is Brainy Twin Gemini, and if you're new to this channel is about the twin flame dynamic, the law of attraction, the power of suggestion, spiritual growth, spiritual healing, all good things. So I'm different. I do everything from pen to paper. I primarily flip the cards out of my own entertainment. The cards always resonate with my journal, and like I said, I do it strictly out of my own entertainment. So welcome to our channel. And yeah, and just a little bit about myself. I am absolutely a twin soul on this journey. I came into my twin a few years ago. We were together for a few months, and then we separated for 18 months and came back together in physical reunion. And along the path, along the journey, I was given signs and sayings and messages, and I believe I'm a messenger, and I believe I'm meant to give these messages to you. These are gifts, and gifts are meant to be given. And so what I normally do is I go over the signs and sayings for the last 24 hours, and then I flip the cards. There's a lot written in my journal, and yeah, like I said, I give you a few, and then I do it out of my own entertainment because it really truly does resonate with my journal always. So one of the things I want to go over is this morning when I went out to have my coffee, there was a huge moth, like the biggest moth I think I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm not a big fan of moths, but when I went to open up the door, it tried to fly in, and of course I'm screaming, and I came back inside. But I believe these divine messengers are messages that I'm meant to give to you. And a moth is reminding you that you have lost focus of yourself. In other words, you are hiding. It's time to transform your energy. Do this by moving drama and migrate closer to the heart. You must have faith in your journey. Moth spirit also reminds you, you must also believe that you will eventually see the light, even if it seems complicated right now. Use your heart to guide you. And other associations are allure, attraction, concealment, confusion, darkness, determination, dreams, faith, inner knowing, intuition, light, movement, power of suggestion, psychic awareness, secret knowledge, shadow, transformation, and vulnerability. And other things I've seen is 1818, 1212. I want to go over the number 1818 because this is, seeing a number 1818 repetitively is not very common, but it announces of the early arrival of wealth and abundance and financial success, which will soon manifest into your life. And I've been seeing this, like this abundance, this manifestation of abundance has been coming to me for weeks, and this 1818 is a reminder that manifestation of abundance is coming. And also the moth is just follow your inner guide, your heart. And some of you may be associated with low vibration and drama. And then I have here written abundance, confused, and then I have inner guide, and I also have dreams. So those are the things that I want to go over in my journal. What I normally do is I flip 4 cards. I primarily channel masculine energy, and 4 cards being my birth number. Yeah, that's a mouthful. And I do their current head and heart space. And yeah, so I want to thank you all so much for your love, your likes, your subs. It really does warm my heart, and I love you all so much. We are offering free Flame Fridays in October, so all you have to do is like, comment, sub. If you're already a subscriber, don't worry, just comment, and we'll enter you into our weekly draw. And for those of you who have not gotten back to me, kindly just send me an email to brainytwingemini69@gmail.com for what card selection you would like. I've gotten 1 response, I'm looking for 4 more. And I'm going to call out for 4 cards, please. Thank you. Okay, so this is current head and heart space for masculine energy. Take what resonates and pack away what doesn't. Not everything is going to resonate. So I have the spine card here, and this has been coming out quite frequently. The masculine energy is spying on the feminine right now. They could be driving by your house. They could be spying on social media. Nothing malicious, nothing stalker. It's just they're curious as to what you're up to. They may be a different alias on social media. They may even be spying because they're awakening to this twin flame dynamic and this love. And they may even be going and looking at YouTube videos of twin flames and trying to understand what this journey is about. But there's definitely some spying going on, but it's more than it's not what you think. It's not a bad spying. Past life, this masculine energy is having dreams, and I have that written down, of past life. So this is definitely, for some of you, this is a past life connection, and your souls have been together for a very, very long time. I know my twin and I, we always, you know, when we talk about our connection, we always think we go way back into biblical times. And you may have, they're having these dreams of some form of a past life, and they're coming to this revelation that the connection that you have has definitely been, it has come from a past life soul connection. And you've come to each other in the third dimension in the world that we're living in now. But your souls have been navigating this journey of life as of now, looking for that soul, that past life soul connection. And I love it. I love these two cards because it's exactly what I wrote down in my journal today, going within to heal that inner child. There's a lot of trauma with a lot of twin souls that come together, and when you come in together, you go through this process, this crazy, most beautiful dynamic process of awakening and clearing chakras. But as you're going through this process and you go within yourself, you identify with your inner child and you heal that inner child. A lot of us subdue, and a lot of the masculine energy were in had very abusive childhoods. And part of the journey is to heal that inner child. That inner child comes out as an adult, and it's beautiful, and I love it. And they are identifying with this inner child and healing it. The first step is to identify, and that's by going within. And you start, like, there's a lot of confusion, and I feel a lot of crying, but that's healing, and they're crying for their inner child. So they're doing the work. It's beautiful, and I love it all so much. So right now, I'm going to give you a message, feminine energy, just energy. We're always energetically aligned at the heart. And I'm just getting this message right now. Be careful who you listen to. There's drama. Get away from the drama, please, because that's the interference right now. You always have to migrate to the love in your heart. And it's hard because there's a lot of low vibration in this world, but there's equally amounts of drama. 3 cards, please. 3 cards, please. Too many. Sorry. You can hear the glasses on the table. And 1 card, please. Okay, so this is a beautiful message here. Go over these cards. The first one is the Ascension process. This is all a beautiful process, and masculine energy wants to let you know that they're ascending. They're getting to their higher sense of themselves, and when they do, they heal, they go within, and they heal that inner child, and they want you to know that they're ascending. And it's beautiful. Signs and syncs. There's signs and syncs, and they see the signs and the synchronicities, and they're tapping into this connection. They're primarily seeing this number 1111, and they're trying to understand and decipher what this number means. And this is what's helping them go on their research and their voyage to understand. They're seeing this, and this is a sign. This is absolutely a sign that this is your journey. And they want to say to you that they know, and that you may both at the same times seeing this number, this synchronicity at the same time. I see this 1111, and I see this divine timing card come out, and everything happens in divine time. And that's when Source, God, Universe, Divine, whomever you resonate with, it feels that you're ready to come together. And if some of you may be having some push and pull energy, that to me is a sign that you are coming into that physical reunion, a push and pull energy. I know that before I came into physical reunion with my twin, it was insane, this push and pull energy and this calling for me to go to him. It wasn't for him to come to me, it was for me to go to him. And one thing I can always say is intuition, inner knowing. Just follow your intuition, your gut. Sometimes we're afraid of that push and pull energy because we're afraid of what the outcome may be. And there's that fear of rejection. But just know that everything happens in divine time. And much has to be garbage, junk, noise has to be removed from both of the elements of your life in order for you to come back into that physical reunion. And please note that you're always, always energetically aligned. Let go. There's a saying that I always say, it's let go and let God. Please just let go. Live your life. And let go of any attachments and expectations and conditions. That's what letting go means. And that's what the moth is saying. Please let go. And of drama, what's not serving you, attachments, conditions, letting go and letting God guide you to your heart. So that's the message the masculine energies has. They're ascending, signs and syncs, divine timing, and to please let go. And again, some of you are not letting go of this attachment and conditions. You know, I know it's tough. I've been there, and you know, you're saying to yourself, well, I've let go, and I don't have conditions. Why aren't they coming back? Well, the moment you put that out there, why? I've done everything I have to do, and we're still not in physical reunion. Right there is a condition. You have to do what's best for you and your soul. So right now, this is the overall energy of the connection. And if it's 4, I'll take it. And it is. Alright, super. Okay. So I have ego here, and there's two things with this card. We have to undergo an ego death. Even though our ego is never fully dies, our ego, there's a certain element of protection for us. It keeps us safe. But we have to release egoic emotions and migrate back to the heart. And there is some fear and there is some confusion right now. And the confusion is the dismantling of your ego. And why? Because this is who you've identified with your whole life. And right now, the ego, for the masculine energy, it's dismantling. And why is it dismantling? Because they're going within, they're identifying with that inner child, and they're having somewhat of an identity crisis as they identify with that inner child. And the ego is dying. But just know that it doesn't completely die. Your ego is always there to keep you safe. Infinity possibilities. Infinity possibilities is how I resonate this card, and this message that is coming to me right now is the ascension process. So once you have the blessing of awakening and going through this clearing, the chakra clearing, and ascending to your higher sense of yourself, there's infinite possibilities within the universe. You know, there's so many things that you will endure and encounter as a part of this process. And once you actually do ascend and get to your higher sense of yourself, you realize that the universe is infinite, and we are one, and we are one with ourselves and one with all. And I love it. Sexual energy. There may be some sexual energy transferring back and forth between the energies. You may just have this weird sense of you're laying there and you feel this very strong sexual energy. I can tell you, again, I'm just a messenger on this journey, but I know when we were going through this in our physical distance apart, there was intense sexual energy. And it's like, where is this coming from? It happens. You feel it. You feel that sexual energy. And I found it happened when, more when I was in a deep meditative state, and we were in a different dimension. We had this energy. And lastly, and most importantly, this is a soul searching. This card keeps coming out, and I feel when the cards come out, the message isn't being heard, or you're tuning in, and this message needs to be heard at this moment. These are all timeless. It's whenever you stumble across them. But the masculine energy is absolutely doing what they're meant to do. They're soul searching. And searching in and finding that inner child. But beautiful feminine energies, you're 2 steps ahead of the masculine energy right now. You just are. Many of you have already undergone all of this, and they're a little behind in their soul growth and their soul health, but they are doing everything that they need to do, and it's beautiful. So I'm going to give you a little different message today. I do every day, and this is another message. If the masculine energy could say anything at this moment, live in the moment. We don't live in the past, and we don't live in the future. And if you continually live in the past, then you're going to perpetuate the past, and you're going to steal the moment of now and your peace. Past creates anxiety and depression, and well, thinking of the future does the same. So just enjoy the moment. Live in the now. I can't. I just can't. And if it's too, I'll take it. And it is. I can't. Sorry. I swear this is for my own entertainment, okay? It's hard for me too. Just know that this journey is difficult. It's hard for me too. I want you to know it's hard. As they go and within the soul searching, dealing with your inner child, dismantling that ego, it's hard. It's an identity crisis. It's confusing. And most of this, if this is truly your journey, is not voluntary. It's, pardon the pun, it's a shit show. And you're like, what the freak is going on with me, man? And you can't explain it to people because people don't understand. But this is a gift for you, believe it or not. Even though sometimes it feels like a curse, it is truly, truly a blessing. Because as I wrote my journal today, not many people in this world get to experience such soul development, growth, and healing. You've been chosen, and I love this so much. I'm seeing through the illusions. So they're seeing through the illusions as they ascend. They're seeing through everything. And they realize that there's different dimensions. They realize that we live in a low vibrational, third dimensional, egoic world. They're seeing past all of that. They're seeing through all of this bullshit, I guess. And it's beautiful. And I love this because it so resonates with the moth right now, a drama. I'm cutting the fake people out of my life. As they learn more and see past the illusions and get down to that inner depths of the soul, They're cutting them out. It's a natural process. It's like, you know, this isn't serving me anymore. I just don't want these people in my life. I don't want this interference. I want what's good for me. And they're doing it. There's all sorts of clearing going on. And, oh my God, I can't stop spying on you. Absolutely resonates with the spying card. They can't, you know. Once they start to awaken to this love, the spying is more for the curiosity. Even though they're not ready to make that movement forward, because it won't happen until the divine time, they will absolutely be spying. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of like crazy. It's part of the process. I don't know. I can only speak from one's experience and how I was navigated with my pen to paper. And I believe, you know, my messenger that gave me these messages, because I cried out so many times, what the freak is going on? You know, you're just living your life, and then all of a sudden, whammo, something comes in and just turns you from the inside out. So today, I feel like I want to give you some wisdom, oracle, because of that moth, and your inner wisdom, your inner guide. So these were just screaming out to me today. So I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. I love it. Okay. If it's 3, you'll take it. It is. Aww. 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 Okay. I love everything. Happy, 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 happy. Again, I always look for my divine messengers, and the moth is a messenger, but it resonates with this card as well. And it's let go and be happy, and follow the guide of your heart. And the moment you navigate with the voice of your heart, which is unconditional love and forgiveness, you will turn that darkness into light, and that sadness into happiness. And it's beautiful. Again, and that was number 26. Why? Confusion. Why is this happening? Why did I meet this person? Why? The masculine energy is going through this as they dismantle. Why? Why is this happening to me? I don't understand. I was living my life. And now I'm trying to identify who I am. All my beliefs, they don't seem real. I see all these infinite possibilities. There is that question, and it plagues you on this journey like no tomorrow. There's questions. Why? Flexible. Number 19. Flexible. Flexible to me means you have to be flexible to remove the drama from your life, and do it in a delicate and loving way. You can't do it in a spiteful, I don't like to use the word hateful, but malicious way. And be flexible. And also, most importantly, be flexible to you and love you. And just know that this is part of a process of your soul growth. And number 45, again, resonates with time to go. It's time to go. It's time to let go of what is not serving you. It's time to let go of the drama, the low vibration, and the attachments that you feel you have attached yourself to. Sometimes just because we have legacy friendships or family, you have that reluctance to let go, and you're hanging on, and you can't, because if it's not serving your soul and it's not driving you to move forward with your soul growth and your soul health, then you're just going to stay stuck and in this perpetual, I don't know, cycle, I guess. And it's hard. Trust me, I know. I removed so much shit out of my life, and it just came to me naturally. Like when that inner guide came and that, you know, it was like, it was just like a revelation, like, and then I'd write it down and I'm like, oh, this person isn't serving me. I'm delicately going to remove them from my life. And I just kept clearing and clearing and clearing all of this drama and garbage, and it was crazy. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, what do I want to do here? I'm going to do animal spirit. And what I normally do is feminine first. These cards are hard to work with, so if one flips face up, I'll take it. If one flips out, I'll take it. And another message I'm getting right now is pay attention to the signs and syncs today. One came out. And so that's feminine. And I'm doing masculine now. One card, please. There we go. So, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Feminine. Beautiful feminine. Wombat spirit. Number 68. Be at home. And the message for you today is be at home. But it says, burrowing deep into the ground, remaining safe and sound, and well fed with family is a special trait of the wombat. Home sweet home is always available if you recognize that well-being is the truth of life. Wombat spirit reminds you that to be truly at home in the world, you need to find comfort within your own skin. You do this by accepting all you experience without judgment, through deep honesty and love of life. When you feel the freedom to be happy, the freedom to be yourself, you begin to truly feel at home in your life, with your family and tribe. Right now, you're in a beautiful place where you can hang up your coat of your identity and settle into a true sense of home and well-being, understanding that all is well. Everything you do from this place rings true with harmony and spirit. And I love it all so much. Totally, totally, totally. Experience without judgment, a deep honesty, and a love for life. And just go within yourself and find your true identity. And here we have, I love it, Seahorse Spirit, and it says, watch and wait, and that's number 53. So that feeling this has to do with divine time, but we'll see. And it says, hovering gracefully, the seahorse observes the perspective of one who is not engulfed by drama, remaining at a distance from all the turbulence. Seahorse Spirit appears at this time to remind you of the need to be neutral and gain perspective. Your message from Seahorse Spirit is, not my circus, not my monkeys. Spirit wants you to know that even if you're tempted to jump into the fray and try and fix things, the best way to serve yourself and others right now is to remain calm and simply watch and see. Another message here is whatever your query, Seahorse Spirit asks you to step back from it, be willing to explore things from different angles rather than a single one, and just observe what is possible. From the perspective of the position of a neutral observer, you will discover a myriad of opportunities and a deeper understanding of what you seek and why, and you will know the beauty, truth, love, and wisdom. And one very important message here, written in my journal, is who is not engulfed by drama, remaining at a distance from the turbulence. Drama is the primary message today, and just remove yourself from that. So lastly, for you beautiful and blessed souls, I'm going to give you a loving message to take with you today. Two loving messages. I love these ones. They're just so beautiful. Just warm the heart. Warm the heart so much. I'm going to ask for one card, please. Too many. Too many. Sorry, folks. Okay, one card, please. Thank you. And front. And it says, try to look at things more from a feeling level. What is your heart saying? If you look at life purely through logic, you will always get to a point where it seems to make no sense. True wisdom and understanding reside at the heart. Moth, 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 follow the heart. The mind is the nemesis on this journey. And lastly, for you beautiful, beautiful, blessed souls, is another loving message for you to take today. And asking for one card, please. Thank you. And here's the front. And here's the back. And it says, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Exactly. Unwanted thoughts here. Through not the logic of the mind. There's a very important message here. Navigate with the heart, always. So that's all I have for you folks. Again, thank you so much for the love, the likes, the subs. If this resonates, kindly thumbs up, like, and sub. Have a great day, folks.